these last 3.5 years, we have laid a foundation, and we're going to build on that foundation.
David, as you say, she wasn't very keen to answer any of your questions there. And fire chiefs are also admitting that they just don't have enough personnel to take out the fires.
Do you owe citizens an apology for being absent while their homes were burning? Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today?
Because we know what a city we have and what a city we can be. And let me just say that tomorrow begins the second half of this journey.
Workers from the nonprofit Homeless Healthcare Los Angeles riding around in a golf cart through the streets of Skid Row, passing out meth pipes.
Monday through Friday, I have seen them.
The broken used pipes can be seen all over the place.
I don't know why nobody told me about this part of California while I was moving here.
Will you stand with me all the way? Will you stand with me all the way? What happens when we fight? What happens when we fight? Well, let me just tell you, that's what we've been doing over these last few months. We've been fighting because we're not going to let somebody turn back our clock. We are not going to do that. We are going to continue moving our city forward because this is the greatest city in the world.
That woman is scared to death. Karen Bass may be able to put on a smile and a cheery voice for her crowd of supporters, but she is worried sick because Spencer Pratt is coming for her seat and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Obviously, God wanted 5 more months of me exposing all the failures of our mayor. So it's going to be a fun ride. I hope she's ready.
Are you ready?
I mean, I was born for this. Now I have 5 months to get deep into every community that hasn't heard my message to make them safe. So I'm actually very excited because I felt very rushed. It's a big city, and I was not able to talk to as many people as I look forward to talking to.
Now, I always look at a person who normally has a kind of monotone personality, a very vanilla personality.
Do you owe citizens an apology for being absent while their homes were burning? Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today? Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? Elon Musk says that you're utterly incompetent. Are you considering your position?
I look at them with a side eye when I see them trying to be charismatic and get people riled up.
What happens when we fight? What happens when we fight?
And excited about something. And that's exactly what you just witnessed Karen Bass doing. That is not her personality. Karen Bass is someone who was, in her younger years, attracted to socialism. Her idea of a good time was to go down to Cuba and learn how to make bombs with communists. That's not exactly someone brimming with personality. Going down to Cuba to learn how to be a terrorist in your 20s. Girl, you're young, you're beautiful, you're thriving. Why the hell would you want to be on some musty island with a bunch of terrorists trying to plot on how you can overthrow the government? I don't believe she has as much support as she thinks she does, especially seeing that someone like Spencer Pratt, who declared their candidacy mere months ago, has been able to leapfrog past her initial competition, and now he's within striking distance. Here are the results as far as the Los Angeles mayor race is going. So Karen Bass has secured her position as the front runner. She's the incumbent. Her support base has already coalesced together, and people who are voting for her, they know who they're voting for. They might not know why. Only the elites and the NGO operators know why, but the people who vote blue no matter who or whatever, for whatever nonsense, they have decided that they're voting for her. But close behind, only about 20,000 votes lower than her, is our boy, Spencer Pratt. Let me make that a little bit bigger so everybody can see. our boy Spencer Pratt is in striking distance. And really all we need to know now is in which direction are Nithya Raman's voters going to break if they, well, when they ultimately realize she's not going to win and they have to decide, is Nithya Raman going to come out in full-throated support of Karen Bass, or is she going to throw us all for a loop and support Spencer Pratt? That's a big one. Now, there's an argument for both because ideologically, Raman and Bass are closer. They both are, locked in with the NGOs. They both are making sure that their buddies who run these non-government organizations who are involved in this homelessness scam are getting their pockets lined. And really what we're going to see is just how loyal to this fraud Nithya Raman really is. I believe this is a moment where she can kind of cleanse herself of the stink that is associated with Los Angeles City homelessness fraud and really the homelessness fraud all over the state. If she endorses Pratt, she comes across as somebody who wants to get something done. If she endorses Bass, you know that her only reason for running for mayor was so that she could take Bass's spot and she would be the big queen on top in charge running the fraud situation herself. We're going to see what she does. But there are other people in this race that nobody's paying attention to. And there's quite a few that could break Spencer's way. You have this guy, Adam Miller. Don't know anything about him. I'll do my research later. He got 20,000 votes. You have Ray Huang. She received 13,000 votes. Juanita Lopez, 9,000. Andrew Kim, 5,000. Susie Kim, 4,000. Assad Al-Najjar, 2,800. Brian Acosta, 2,400. And it goes all down all the way to my girl, Tish Hyman. She's the woman who was assaulted by the trans person in the bathroom of Gold's Gym, now called EOS Fitness. So we don't know in which direction all the people who voted for them would break. I'm not going to say that's 100,000 votes, which is about what Spencer needs to even be serious. But here's the issue. Here's where Karen Bass needs to be worried. What policy proposals and or platform were those candidates running on? See, because if they were running on platforms that are similar to what Spencer Pratt was running on, which was like cleaning LA up for the moms and the children and bringing back the LA Renaissance, there's a good chance Pratt could be cooked. Now, Nithya, she ran saying that she cleaned up more homeless encampments than anyone and da-da-da-da-da. Well, if you did, that would give credit to Karen Bass. It wouldn't give credit to you because everything you did was under her inside safe scam, right? Which I just want to let you know, none of that crap is true, what they're saying. So if Nithya Raman's supporters really want to see a change in LA, right? If they wanted to see a change enough to where they were ready to vote for Nithya over Bass, common sense would dictate that they would have to break towards Spencer. If they're just fooling, not being serious, and they just wanted to see Nithya on top, that's going to be exposed too. And I love this because no matter who wins, we are going to be able to come to a definite conclusion as to what the true motivations of these people are. If you really want to see a change, if you want to go in the opposite direction of the direction you're going to go with Pratt. But if you are okay with the status quo and you want to keep things going business as usual, well, guess what? You're going to be forced. You will then just vote for Karen Bass. But I'm going to keep updating you as to what's happening with this situation. Thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate everything you do for me in this channel.